Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Mike, T-Roy's here. What up, T?
What's happening, brother?
How you doing, man?
Oh, so good.
Are you?
So good.
You high or something?
It's Friday Eve.
Yes, it's Friday for the show.
Well, it's Friday.
It's basically Friday.
Sure. Yeah,
I love it.
Nope. Got to have a little dinner with my daughter.
I love that.
Yeah.
Sky, welcome.
Skylar's here. Say hi. All right, now shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
She's drinking a Troy mug that my brother and sister-in-law got him, made of dicks.
Yeah.
Spells out Troy and dicks.
Black dicks.
Yeah. Which is very nice. Can't thank them enough for that. It's
Yeah.
great.
It's a very thoughtful
gift.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
I'm blind
Are you?
again.
Blinded by the science?
No, I wish I was that blind.
What?
No, I'm blind. I can't. I'm having trouble reading my stuff. I got glasses a couple of years ago.
Oh, you know that they change. You need to keep up with that a little
Yeah, I didn't do. This is my first go round. My eyes lasted like as long as the human eye can go.
Yeah.
Before it goes, I got every fucking day out of them. Very proud of that.
Okay.
You know, I think you can get like 45 years out of eyes.
How bad are they? You want to try my readers? See if they're any better? I don't think glasses on glasses works.
It actually kind of did.
Maybe.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Mine's pretty weak. I'm just getting there. Mine are just fucking shitting out on me.
Yeah.
So these are
Hold off
baby
as long as
feeders.
you can, brother.
I know. Well,
Because
once you
now
do it, it's a crutch, and then they start
over.
So
I can't look at a phone at all. I got to do that, whatever that LASIK is, or some eventually, because I don't like it. I thought glasses would be cool, like it'd be fun. Oh, stylish. No, they're expensive as shit, and they're a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And when I want sunglasses, which I love wearing sunglasses,
Yeah.
I'm swapping them out all the
see.
time, and
get some of them transition.
yeah,
The shade out when you go outside.
I know. E wears those. They just don't look.
They're
look
cool.
fucking goofy to me.
They're cool until you walk back inside.
Yeah.
And there's like that 5-minute period where your shit's still like tinted
Yeah.
and like fading out and
Yeah.
you look like an asshole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that. So
Yes.
you should totally get some.
I know. I probably will. My brother has a pair, but he's in Arizona.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
sunny there a lot.
Sunny, 360
It's
days
sunny
a year.
inside their house.
Yes, exactly. So, anyway,
All
I've
right.
been
Squint away.
I will. I'm just wondering how bad it's got to get before I go and do something about it. That's kind
Clearly
of
not bad enough yet.
I have been watching all day, checking my phone for updates for the Jussie Smollett verdict.
The sentencing
The
is
sentencing
coming.
verdict to come down.
What do you think's going to happen there?
I think he's going to
throw
see
the-
some time.
You think so?
Yeah, probably
should.
not much. He absolutely should. I'm still really pissed at myself because I saw him at that diner in Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was maybe Mel's on Sunset, and I was in there by myself.
Did you have your MAGA hat on? Did you attack him?
No,
With a
no.
noose?
I didn't.
Was it the gay guy from Empire?
No.
No? Oh.
But it was after all this had happened, before he went to court, and he walks into the restaurant, and I'm like, "Fuck, that's Jussie Smollett," you know? And
You didn't know that before.
oh no. After the shit blew up and hit
Oh, okay.
fan, but before he went to court.
Okay, I got you. I thought
So-
you meant
so
before
no,
this all happened.
everybody
I was like,
knew.
you didn't know who the fuck he was.
Hell no, I wouldn't have known who he was, but I knew then. I mean,
Yes.
I'd been doing stories
Of
on him for a
course.
month.
Yeah.
And he walks right by my table, and I'm just like, just gonna eat my burger.
Yeah.
And I just wish I would have fucking said something to him. And he did a weird lap around the place, and then fucking left.
Really? That was it?
That was it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I wish I would have just said something like, "Nah, nice trying to destroy the country, fuckface. Saw what you did.
We know
Saw
what you did there. Yeah.
We all know what you did, asshole."
Did he do any time already? Was
I don't
he
think
in
so.
jail for-
No, he
can't
was a
get like
victim at first. and-
Well, I know, but I didn't know if he was going to get any, time served bullshit.
no.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, he was a victim.
Yeah, he was a huge victim. The dumbest story ever concocted, too. I mean, literally the dumbest story. The paper trail is absurd. The idea that he's out at 3 a.m. at Subway and it's like negative 19 degrees out in Chicago, and he's just out for a stroll 3 a.m.
Jamaican Hans and Franz.
When two of the biggest, blackest guys on planet Earth, he claims are white guys wearing MAGA hats, screaming, "This is MAGA country," and beat his ass and tied a noose around his neck that they just happened to buy earlier
Yeah.
at the hardware store.
And then he never took off. He left it on, hanging around his
hanging
neck.
around his neck. The cops thought that was fucking weird.
Right? Really, it's still you didn't take that off.
Yeah. Oh, and then it
happened
turns
4
out,
hours ago.
just so happens, these guys are out for a stroll at 3 a.m, as is he, and he gets roughed up.
Yeah.
And they get back to the place. It turns out, what do you know? These two fucking white guys with MAGA hats on, screaming, "This is MAGA country." What do you know? They turn out to be brothers who know him, and he's paid them for roughing him up. Some would say maybe, or no, what he says, training. They were doing training on the Osandra brothers or whatever.
Yeah.
And it turns out he was banging one of them, it sounds like now. The brother
yeah.
denies it, but
Oh,
he
yeah,
threw that into the court
They're
filings.
gay
Yeah.
bathrooms or whatever.
Yeah,
it
the
was.
bathhouses they were going to, and
right.
something happened there. But
So it still hasn't come down yet? The
no,
sentencing,
dude,
as far as we know?
I keep refreshing and checking, and it's his 92-year-old grandma's there going, "Please go easy on the boy. He doesn't deserve jail."
Yeah, you fuck around and find out, man. I'm telling you.
No,
Don't do stupid shit like that.
So many. There's very few cases that are this cut and dry, where you can go, "Oh, I see exactly what was going on here." And anybody that grows up in that Hollywood, self-centered, narcissistic, fucking shitbag that is Hollywood,
Yeah.
you know, they'll do anything to climb the ladder. They'll cut throats. They'll cheat. They'll lie. And we see the most shallow people on earth. That's where they live. That's how that whole fucking industry works.
Yep.
And if you think it's just Hollywood, that whole area is Hollywood, right? The realtors are working with the celebrities, and everything is Hollywood there.
They're all in bed together.
They're all in bed together. It's incestuous as hell. They're shallow as hell. Do anything, stab anyone to get ahead. And this is what he was doing. He thought he could get higher paid if there was a hate crime orchestrated on a gay black man in Hollywood.
Yep.
It didn't happen. It's obvious as shit it didn't happen.
Just piss poor planning, really. There's a lot of ways you could have got away with this, but every part of that story was garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah.
It was all garbage. And the fact is, he's doubled and tripled down on it. They've offered him a plea deal to just go away. They tried to make this go away early.
Yep.
He had rigged prosecutors calling in favors. Kim, whatever, who was she's been, I don't even know if she's still there now, but she was, went even up as high as Michelle Obama's secretary knew his family and was going to bat for him. And they let him do 100 hours community service at the Rainbow Coalition, which is Jesse Jackson's group.
Yeah.
So he didn't do shit for that at all. It was like, oh yeah, he completed it in a week. It's like, okay, did he? Sure he did.
Yeah.
But we see so many of these horrible stories that pop up in the media 10 times a year. And 10 times out of 10, they're fakes.
Generally, yeah.
They're hoaxes. Almost every one of these supposed hate crimes on a college campus, every one of them, when the pressure's put on, they admit to it, and nothing happens. We don't hear any more about it.
Nope, goes
and
away.
It's like the whole country reacted like this is some huge problem that the nation needs to deal with, and yet you orchestrated it.
Yeah. When it actually happened, it was a travesty. And it was the worst thing that ever happened.
And it was proof that the whole country's evil and
but
racist.
when you find out that it was bullshit and it was set up, that somehow it's not as bad. In my opinion, it's fucking worse.
It's worse.
It's worse
Because you're stoking those fires. You're egging that on, that narrative.
Exactly.
And whether it's the girl that said, they put cotton balls out in front of the lawn of my dorm, to like cotton field, cotton picking and shit like that. Or the girl around here that said someone ripped her hijab off. There's been a few hijab ripped off on the subway type things that are all fakes, total fakes. They fall apart under questioning or on camera. And I'm tired of them. I want someone to do some real time to discourage. No, you might get away with it and become a victim, and woe was you, and you'll be a hero to this argument that the whole country's evil and hurtful. But there's a good chance you're going to get caught, and if you do, you might do a year in jail, prison, not jail, prison.
Until there's any real repercussions for this stuff, then there's no reason for him not to keep doing it. Yeah.
So one of the lawyers, they're talking to just random lawyers as they're trying to figure out who are kind of familiar with this case. So he says one legal expert predicted he'll see some jail time to send a message. If it was me, I would give him a taste of jail time and sentence him to 1,000 hours of community service in a year. Former Illinois Judge David Erickson told the New York Post, if it's jail time, it will be a year or less. I think Judge Lynn will consider that he used racism and homophobia to promote his own career. If you're going to give someone a harsher sentence, you have to look at his motivation. Why he did it now becomes the question in sentencing, especially with a hate crime. Yep. Well, if you had convicted those guys of a hate crime, they'd be looking at federal sentences, federal prison sentences, and long ones. So I think it should be just the same.
Just think if they would have found two white guys and charged them with this. Go on, fucking do it. But of course they're going to say they didn't do it and charge them, and they go down with these federal hate crimes for it. He wouldn't have ever stepped up. He would have been out in front. They deserve everything they get. You know,
how sick is that? How twisted is that?
It is. It's demented. It's fucking sociopathic.
You think about you know, I don't know how people live with themselves like that. Like, even if you get away with it for a day, like Emmett Till, you know,
with yourself. How do you look yourself in the mirror every day?
Yeah, those guys
knowing that you're just a piece of shit.
Yeah, those guys that took Emmett Till, claimed he whistled at a white girl in 1955 in Mississippi, and then said that he touched her. And that kid with Emmett Till was totally innocent of that. And they dragged him out, beat the fucking dog shit out of him.
And even if he did,
dragged him to a river, shot him in the face.
Fucking justify that.
And then no, of course not. And then put a fucking cotton gin on top of him.
Weigh the body down.
To weigh the body down. He was discovered, and I mean, it's a famous case. Yeah. But those people didn't admit for years that they actually fucking did that or harassed the white girl.
Nothing ever happened out of that, did they?
No, they never charged him again. They went up on murder charges. They were found not guilty by an all-white jury, and then they admitted to it in a magazine that they were paid for.
Double jeopardy. Article. Once you're acquitted, you can't go back at that.
Thumb your nose at it. You know, it's just
give them the OJ. Awful. Do a civil trial after that.
Yeah, I don't think any of those people are alive anymore. But I know what you mean. Elon Musk, and if you've noticed, I'm not doing a lot of stuff on Ukraine.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I've decided to bypass Ukraine for the time being.
Fair. Until something major happens.
I mean, something major's happening all the time.
I mean, as far as, but there's nothing really changed.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I mean, there's new events. There's different shit getting blown up. Yeah. But there's not any real details or anything that's coming out. The narrative hasn't changed in any way.
I will say I am fully on board. This is the only thing I'll say about it. The idea of having a no-fly zone in Ukraine is fucking insane, crazy. Can't do it. You can't do it because if you do that, then you have to be able to initiate shooting down Russian planes. That is 100% World War III with 3 giant nuclear countries. China would get involved, Russia and the United States. You would blow up the world.
I'm glad you're not talking about Ukraine.
Yeah, I know. That's
great.
That's all I'm going to say about it until we get someone in here who knows more about this. Yeah. But I will say that because I'm seeing a lot of people going, demanding, like 70% of Americans want a no-fly zone over Ukraine. Do you know what you're asking for?
They don't understand the ramifications.
You have to know that. If you engage Russia in the air, you've got World War III with nuclear powers. Simple. Easy.
Wow. Yeah,
simple.
But at that point, so do you mean let him go roughshot?
I don't know what you do.
No matter what he does, because nobody wants to engage. So
that's why we're not talking about it, T, because I don't know what you do.
All right. Well, then, okay. See, no more Ukraine. Let's just go back, delete that last minute and a half. And
I think it was an important minute and a half. There's a lot of people that, it's easy to feel bad for people and want to get engaged, but on what level?
Did you see Camel Toe's awkward laugh again today? Yeah. From that? Oh, my God. What is that? It's horrifying.
It's horribly unqualified people sitting in a position they don't belong in, is what it is. Zelensky's press secretary or something wrote, "Oh my God, please say this woman never gets elected to U.S. president." She tweeted that out right afterwards. It was like, this fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, man. Yeah, I heard of it and then I watched it just before we went on and thought, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
You can't reel that fucking laugh cackle in yet?
Yeah.
You haven't had enough people telling you, hey, fucking knock it off. It's creepy as shit. Yeah. Stop it. It doesn't play well.
Ever. And it's always inopportune.
It's always in the worst.
The timing is horrible every fucking time. Jen Psaki had this habit when she first started as press secretary where she didn't know shit either, and that's got to be a horrible job to be thrown into and just be berated all day by people.
And have to have answers.
Yeah, and so she kept saying, you know what? I'll circle back on that one. She kept saying circle back, and she got pounded for it. Yeah. People were like, circle back Saki, fucking peppermint patty, circle back. And she stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Like, she got the hint, but
Learn, yeah, exactly. Learn from your shit.
fucking Kamala Harris is not, man. That cackle, that weird.
It's creepy, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
And you're right. Highly unqualified.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Elon Musk had another kid
Yeah.
with Grimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. With a weird ass name, man.
I know. What's this one?
I don't know. It's not even in this story, but I figured.
Yeah.
While I go into this other story about Elon Musk, I'll mention that he did have a second kid.
okay.
They're not together.
No.
So I don't know if this is just like a booty call.
Did they break up 8 months ago?
Yeah, they broke up. This is their second kid together.
I know that.
So they broke up.
The first one's like XR4 Ti or whatever.
Yeah.
The fuck the first one is.
This one's not much
Mercure.
different. Y or something.
We looked it up before. I can't remember what it was. You remember what it was?
Yeah, it's
Hold on.
I'm talking to the mic.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, she's muted.
Are you
Yeah,
on green?
smart.
Green. What?
it's Exa something something. I just pulled up the article, but they had the kid through a surrogate. They didn't sleep together.
Wait. So he threw a load somewhere else, and then they put it into her.
I'm gonna pull up the article right now.
Okay.
We should have researched this beforehand.
Yeah.
But I had a different story. I had a different story about him. He's come out and someone talking about this woke trend in corporate America. We touched on it yesterday, and we've touched on it numerous times about these scores, these ESG scores.
Yeah. Terrifying.
Terrifying. And if you think it stops with corporate entities, you're wrong. It just hasn't gotten out to the general public yet. Yeah. There's a was it Black Mirror?
Yeah, that episode. I was trying to
episode?
remember the name of that episode of it.
It's great.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's horrifying.
Yeah.
But it's about that social credit, basically.
Basically, everybody's walking around with their phone, and based on your interactions, daily interactions with people in society,
you have
everyone's rating each other.
You have a 5-star rating. Everybody is
Right.
Well, I mean, up to 5 stars, and what you have to be like. The 4.5s and above are the elites, and if you're below a 3, you're a piece of shit, and things like that. But
yeah, and so people, as your score drops, more people notice it, and they want to avoid you.
Yep.
They don't want to be seen
there's
with
a
you.
trickle-down effect.
Yeah. So one bad day could essentially ruin your whole fucking existence, and you won't get promoted. You won't. And it sounds insane.
Nosedive's the name of the episode.
Nosedive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great one. If you're wondering where this stuff could potentially go.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, really, yeah. Everyone should watch that episode.
Yeah.
And it's eye-opening.
We're not that far off.
We're not. I know.
We really aren't.
Stereotypes are based in reality.
Yeah.
They come from somewhere.
I'll say right now, and I think you mentioned it before, I'm going in as a hard 0.0.
Yeah.
Like, gloves are off. I don't give a fuck.
No,
Whatever.
I'm not even
You
gonna
can't
try.
even tag me any lower because I'm coming in at a hot 0.0.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not even going to try. I'm not even playing this
No.
fucking game.
No. I'll give everyone 5s if they want, but I'm not playing your game.
Nope.
I will stand proud at 0.0. Yeah. I won't be able to shop. I won't be able to get insurance. I won't be able to fucking buy a house.
Somebody's going to give you a 5, turn around, fuck off, give them a 0.
Give them a 0, yeah.
What are you doing,
How dare you
man?
give me a
How
5,
dare
you fucking asshole? You get a 0 for that. Yeah, I'll ruin your day. So, yeah, Elon Musk
down a peg or two.
has condemned ESG standards, a growing trend in corporate America to make businesses more socially conscious. Environmental, social, and governance is what it stands for, social justice and governance. Criteria are a set of standards for a company's operations that socially conscious investors use to screen potential investments. The only thing they want to screen for is how much fucking money I can make.
Should be.
So you're forcing them into this belief that, oh, we're so woke and conscious about everything in the world. And so now you have to have some higher standard about how your operations are run in order to play in the game. These people are all full of shit. They're all about profit margins.
Yeah.
As they should be for their board of directors. You're answering to a board. You're a company.
Yep.
You have shareholders. Make money.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because that episode we were talking about it shows how disingenuous and shallow it really is. That becomes so fake.
Yeah.
Because nobody's real anymore. Everybody's just playing that game to keep to up their score, to maintain rather than just being fucking real.
Yeah, it's almost like that. What are the wives? Like that fake
Stepford Wives?
Stepford Wives. It almost has that Stepford. Thank you. Yeah. Stepford Wives feel to it, where, you know, everyone's just fake smiling at each other.
Yep.
So they get a 5-star review. Oh my God, hi, you look amazing. And then as soon as they walk away, it's like, ugh,
Yeah, right.
disgusted with yourself for the way you're behaving around people.
But you got to put on that face. That's,
Yeah.
It's basically Facebook come to life.
Yeah. Ugh.
Right? It just puts all the good shit out there.
For instance, a company may emphasize its use of green energy, association with the alphabet team, or suppliers. So if you want to say, oh, we're a supply company that employs a certain amount of LGBTQ people, that gives you some higher points. I don't know why that would be.
Yeah.
What does your sexual orientation have to do with your
Statistically, I think they should
cares?
just be in every workplace.
Yeah,
That's
they
pretty
are.
much how it works.
They are in every workplace for the most part. If you have more than 10 employees,
Yeah.
they're probably in the workplace.
No, even in 10, you might have one.
Yeah. Anyone with over 10 employees probably has an LGBTQ person in it.
Yeah.
Who's going about their day just fine.
Fabulous.
And it's a very loud.
But it shouldn't be a token.
No. No.
We have an alphabet employee.
Yeah.
I have an exemplary employee.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
That would be just fine.
I have someone who works their ass off and is never late and doesn't complain and keeps their head down and keeps grinding. Like, that's what it should be.
tell you, it's gonna start
Whether
being-
they're gay or black or
It's going to start being
bi,
a
who
prefix.
cares?
You're going to have like a prefix of what you are.
I think I'm just going to start saying I'm bi.
Okay. Bipolar?
Because no, bisexual.
Bipartisan?
No, bisexual. Because no one can make me prove it.
Yeah.
So I can still just hang with the ladies, but always have that hanging out there like,
Okay.
hey, claims he's bi.
Smart.
So
Yep.
at least I'm on the team.
Right.
And all of a sudden this
It'll up
becomes
your
a
social credit score,
this
too.
becomes a minority-owned business. You know what I
Nice.
mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
for
yeah,
our ESG, would you do me a solid? Would you claim to be bi too?
Sure.
Just
I am
like,
bipartisan.
I'm non-practicing bisexual.
Oh, that's a good move. That's a good move.
Right?
Yeah.
It's fluid.
Yeah.
You understand.
Exactly.
It's fluid. I'm just non-practicing bisexual.
Yeah. But you never want to keep that door, totally closed.
No.
Keep that open just a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to put
I
myself
want to
in
get one of those fucking birth certificates.
that says what?
That I can change my gender ones.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
keep
yeah.
it on deck
I
just
think
in
that's in
case.
Scotland right now. That's
It's
going through
coming.
in Scotland.
It's coming
You could
here.
probably get that here too, though.
I could.
You're old enough. You're over 18, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So you could fucking definitely do that.
Yeah.
But again, it's fluid.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
I can just pull whatever one I want. Like, yeah, right here. See, I'm a chick.
You know what, though? It's so inappropriate. If you went in and went, I'm just a lady at a bar, and people looked at you, no fucking person would go, wait a minute, you're a guy. You could go full ham.
Yeah.
You could go jit all you want, and rightly so. We've seen that work out for them.
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
Famous
I'm a
GameStop
lady.
video.
I'm just a lady. You will address me as ma'am. Like that whole thing. Remember that guy flipping out
Oh,
in the video game store?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's the best video of the year.
Classic.
Oh. What? What are you saying over there?
Just go full Mrs. Doubtfire
There you go.
on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just a lady.
I'm just a lady.
Just a lady. When software engineer and entrepreneur Mark Andreessen criticized ESG funds' willingness to make the weapons required to fight wars with hostile regimes we buy energy from and simultaneously refuse to invest in energy companies, Musk pointed out that ESG rules have been twisted into insanity.
Yeah. Yep. It's funny how he's become the voice of reason
Yeah.
in a lot of these
Yeah,
things.
he has.
Yeah.
He has.
Because he's got that fuck you money. He doesn't have to play the game.
Yeah.
Like Rowlings. They can say and do whatever they want, whereas people that are
Yeah.
affected by this shit have to play the game.
Yeah.
For fear of being canceled or whatever.
Did we do the story? I might have it here today. I can't remember. I get my days confused. About the UFC fighter. That might be in later
Kane.
today's.
Yeah, Velasquez? Or is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
No.
no.
His kid diddled and he went and shot him?
No. It might be in today's show, but he's a guy that won his fight over the weekend, and he's like all pro America and this and that, and talking about that kind of thing. Like, well, I'm in one of the few professions where I could actually say what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
You know, you're a UFC fighter. You work for yourself, Dana White, and Dana White's not going to stop you.
Nope. Yeah, that's true.
You know, but he, was pointing out the obvious that there's a lot of people that know they can't do it. I mean, look at Travis, how nervous he is when he sits in on the show with us.
Don't put the camera on me. Don't
Don't
say
put
my
the camera on
name.
me. Don't turn the microphone on.
Don't
I don't
ask
give a
me
fuck
anything
what
even
it is.
remotely fucking controversial Because he's got a career to protect.
Yeah.
And it's sad that you can't even own up to your own beliefs.
As if he's going to have some radical
exactly.
fucking idea.
No,
You know what I mean?
not at all. He just can't. He has to be so careful not to say anything that goes against the grain, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Because we've seen that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can be completely right and still get fucked.
Yeah. Oh, we see that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that documentary I was watching, that guy, I think I've talked about him before. He was like an electrician working in San Diego.
Attaboy.
And he's got his window down. It's fucking 85 and sunny every day in San Diego. He's got his window down, and he's doing this thing with his knuckles, like cracking his knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
And he gets to this position, and someone snaps a picture, and there happens to be a Black Lives Matter rally going on. And he's a Mexican guy, and they just coined him as a fucking white supremacist, MAGA, blah, blah, blah. The guy lost his job before he got home.
Yeah.
It was posted on social media. They blew this fucking guy out.
Never even had a chance to defend
He's got
himself.
a wife and 3 kids. He's trying to fucking provide for it. They just blew him out.
Only 3?
I think so. 3 that we know of. Asshole. Anyway, 1 month later, the bowl of soup administration has often flirted with pressing American companies into embracing ESG. In February, Allison Lee, who served as acting chairman of the SEC, directed the Division of Corporate Finance to enhance its focus on climate-related disclosure in public company filings. Now more than ever, investors are considering climate-related issues when making investment decisions. It's our responsibility to ensure they have access to material information when planning for their financial future. Yeah, you're shoving them into that. Mm-hmm. They're not doing that on their own.
No, of course not.
They care about the bottom line, dollar.
Pressure.
Yeah, it's all about the pressure. This is going to turn out so bad for this country. It's coming. You don't know much about it right now. I've listened to quite a few people discuss this and break down what's going on in real time. Mm-hmm. This is already going on in China. They're pushing it. First, you do it at a governance level. You do it with corporations. Yep. You do it with government bodies. And then eventually it trickles down to the general public. And when that day comes, America's over. It's over.
Yep.
It's over. It was a great run. 200 and fucking however many years.
We did good.
That we had this project going on called America. I honestly thought I'd be dead before the door closed.
Yeah. Well, you still got time. You got time.
I think it's going to come before even I die, which will probably be in the next 5 years.
Wow, yeah.
Right? Like, I don't see living past 5 years. Do you see me living another 5 years?
No, I'm surprised it was today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised every morning I wake up and I'm like, you got to be shitting me. Like, that's the first thought in my head. Like, no way. Really? So, yeah. But I think I'm going to, I'm going to go out with a 0.0. I don't know what else to say.
I feel bad for my kids and the generations coming up. You guys are fucked.
Yeah.
For the record, this is what you guys fucking asked for.
Yeah.
So, not all of you. Most of you.
I don't know. Yeah, a lot of them have asked for it. Yeah. I still blame the media more than anything, which is my fear with Ukraine. Like, I don't trust you fuckers. I don't know what the reality is on so much of this stuff, but seeing celebrities come out and seeing politicians come out about this "Don't Say Gay" bill that we've been talking about the last couple of days that DeSantis is going to sign into law.
Yep.
That the
I'm surprised he didn't do that today. How long does that take?
I don't know, but I'm sure they'll get to it. But it's unbelievable to me what people are saying. Like, one guy was on the Senate floor, Florida Democrat asshole on the Senate floor, wearing duct tape over his face with the word "gay." Someone else tweeted out "gay" like 500 times. Luke from Star Wars, Mark Hamill.
Theater,
perhaps. Yeah, like as if the bill says you can't say the word "gay."
No,
I mean, it's just absurd.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way they do it over and over. I mean, the voting bills and things like that, they twist it to make it into something that it's not.
Yeah.
And trying to get everybody up into a frenzy rather than actually reading what's actually in it or what it is.
I felt the same way with the...
Because if they actually just talked about what's actually in it, they wouldn't have the support.
Yeah.
But if they can just twist it as to be like, oh, they hate gays, like, and just get everybody up in arms and you don't actually talk about facts... It's easy to whip the fucking people up into a frenzy.
House Bill 1557 is the bill we're talking about. And if you actually read it, it's the most sane.
Should be.
It's not very long. And it's like, basically, informing parents, like you have a responsibility as a Florida public school if you see behavioral changes in a child, health-wise or something else, that you need to notify the parents. Like, who would think that's insane? Right?
Yeah.
They're all, like, the first 5 of them or 6 of them are all about keeping parents involved when something's going on with their child,
There's
not
a
being
trend
able to do
of keeping parents out of the loop in these things.
one of them is not being able to do medical procedures on children without getting parents' consent.
Oh, well, fucking animals.
Right?
Absolutely.
So in other words,
disgraceful.
you can't offer a fucking 5-year-old a piece of pizza if he gets a COVID shot, kind of thing.
They tried
right?
that.
Yeah, they did try that successfully.
Yep.
Hopefully that person gets prosecuted.
Ooh, to the fullest
extent of the law. But those are the types of things in there. And then the last one was about, listen, these are decisions for parents to make about when they want to address sexuality, gender issues. But in public schools in Florida, you cannot do that. You cannot be talking about that stuff kindergarten through 3rd grade.
Yeah.
That's it. So you're talking about 5 to 7
And it's
year
not even
olds.
that you can't talk about it. It just can't be put
Part of the
into the
curriculum.
curriculum
Yeah.
of which seems totally legitimate to me.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about this all day,
Yeah,
but
we have.
so Disney came out. Disney's all concerned now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, Ron DeSantis. They're in Florida with
Yeah.
Disney World.
That's
Disney World.
Yes.
Yeah, Disneyland is in
Walt
California.
Disney World.
Yes. So the same Florida parent, this is funny. Spokesman Christina Pusha confirmed that Disney contacted the governor's office to speak with DeSantis, saying that this is the first time we've heard from Disney regarding HB 1557. The governor did take the call from Mr. Chapek, Disney CEO Bob Chapek. The governor's position has not changed. No in-person meeting has been scheduled yet. But DeSantis tweeted at Disney, the same Florida parents who take their families to Disney also support parental rights and education because they do not want their young children exposed to inappropriate content about sex and gender theory at school. We expect Mr. Chapek will carefully consider their concerns. Kind of a shot across the bow
A little
at Disney.
bit,
Like, yeah, all right.
Boy, we go around.
Yeah. So Chapek spoke in a company shareholder meeting about the bill, telling shareholders that he had called DeSantis to express Disney's disappointment and concern. Should the bill become law, it could be used to unfairly target gay, lesbian, non-binary, and trans kids and families. The governor heard our concerns and agreed to meet with me and LGBTQ plus members of our senior team in Florida to discuss ways to address them. No. These people have no interest in having a rational discussion with you about anything. Don't fall for this. You think you're gonna? At what point? Show me the fucking story anywhere in the nation where these people went to the table, the alphabet crew, and rationally discussed something and had a give and take with someone on an issue.
Out.
Show me the story.
Demands.
I'll wait.
Make demands.
Arms folded. I'll wait. Show me the one fucking time they've done that. They haven't. They want to tear the whole fucking thing down. They want to destroy Dave Chappelle or
The problem
Joe Rogan or Ron DeSantis.
They talk in generalities. They're not. There's
Yeah.
no basis of what they're saying.
And you know it's fraudulent because there's nothing in this bill. I've read it. There's nothing in this bill that discriminates against any fucking kid. You
Exactly.
think kids know they're gay and are coming out at 5 years old? Nope. They're not.
Of course they do.
This is a discussion for another day. And you know what? Wow. Here's a thought. It's a discussion for the fucking parents who are responsible for raising that child.
Yeah.
The teachers aren't responsible.
Yeah, it's dangerous to the way it is now to keep the parents out of the loop
Yeah.
and to.
I can only
impose
imagine
that.
if Sky was like 4 right now, what you would be like as a parent.
We-
You got through the end of this. You squeaked through that fucking door.
I did. We just
Squeaked through.
got through. Yeah.
You did. Like,
It
I don't
was-
know
The wheels
what.
were starting to fall off as they were coming through, but
Yeah.
it. We got through on this. We got lucky.
Did. Jen Psaki, of course, talked about it today. She said the bill would discriminate against families, against kids,
Could you elaborate, Jen, please?
put these kids in a position of not getting the support they need at a time where that's exactly what they need. Also, I heard one Florida Democrat saying, or it was given an interview on MSNBC and said that this will lead to more suicides.
It will.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for the kindergarten through 3rd grade group,
Yeah.
that, you know, since these heroes, these Florida teachers, can't talk about sexual identity and gender issues with them from kindergarten through third grade, these kids are just going to go off the deep end and start killing themselves.
Yep, for sure they are.
So show me the kindergartner that's done that, or the first grader, or the second grader. Or
you have to show that support early, and again, it's not about. That's where it's getting twisted. It's not about not supporting it. It's about not indoctrinating them.
Yeah.
It's not putting it into the curriculum and making it part of the school, of the education, of the process. If somebody comes up to a teacher and goes, "Oh, I think I might be gay,"
Yeah.
teacher's not going to go,
Can't say that word. Don't say gay.
Don't
say
no,
gay.
you're not. Clearly you're not. That can't be possible.
Yeah.
No, it's about you don't plant the seeds. That's it. That's what's happening.
With young, impressionable, moldable minds of really stupid people.
And again, this
as
isn't
far as
throughout-
human beings go, is there anyone dumber than the K through 3s?
No.
There's literally no one dumber than the K through 3s.
No.
You talk about molding of someone's fucking brain.
Yep.
This is, people hate when I say this, but this is why religion gets you when you're fucking young.
Of course, they're
You know?
really in.
Doug Stanhope has that famous bit about religion should be illegal till someone's 18. If you fucking started pumping that into an 18-year-old, you'd go, fuck out of here.
Right?
I'm buying all this
Come
shit.
on.
But when you're fucking K through 3, and you start
sounds
going,
okay.
hey, you're buying
That's all
anything.
you know.
Dude, Santa's still real.
Exactly.
The bunny's real. The fucking fairy's real. Tooth fairy's real.
Yeah, you start force feeding that shit, and you put it into fruition.
Yeah.
You make it happen.
Yeah.
So great. If that's what you want to do, congratulations.
Yeah.
You did it. Problem is, you don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Let it
And why
happen
are you-
naturally, organically. Fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Great. Let it be what it is.
And yeah, President Soup himself condemned the bill as hateful. So during her daily press briefing, a New York Post reporter asked Psaki how Soup squares his outrage over the Florida bill after supporting a ban on federal funds going towards schools that were encouraging or supporting homosexuality as a positive lifestyle alternative as a senator in 1994.
Oh, what did Sir Soup have to say?
Yeah, he was not for that.
Oh, no.
No, in 94.
No.
You know, Obama was against gay marriage in 2008, which is hilarious too, right?
Yeah.
I was for gay marriage in 1991. I'd probably say that with my hand raised.
Right.
President Obama, the most woke fucking piece of shit ever president in this country, was against gay marriage in 2008. Hillary Clinton didn't get on board till 2013. Against it.
Yep.
So the wokest people that are driving so many of these narratives were fucking anti-gay marriage rights.
That makes it so
In
sincere.
2013.
It's so sincere, isn't it?
Joe Biden was in 94 and probably all the way through
Still
yesterday.
is. He doesn't even know. He can't even spell gay marriage.
It's a form of bullying. It's horrific. I mean, the president has spoken to that. Bullying and horrific. In terms of his views and comments from 25 years ago, I think the most important question now is why are Florida leaders deciding they need to discriminate against kids who are members of the LGBTQI community? What prompts them to do this? Is it meanness? Is it wanting to make kids have more difficult times in school in their communities? I would pose that question to them, and we can talk about it more tomorrow if you get an answer.
Okay. That was that fucking...
Psaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job. Way to fucking circle back to that
Yeah.
Biden's response 25 years ago.
Right.
We just shoved that under. No, we're not talking about that. No, that's exactly what the fuck I asked you.
Yeah.
Ginger, that was the question I fucking asked you. I didn't ask you about this. I asked you about his comments on this in 98.
Well, she said to that, I think what's important to note here is how outspoken Soup has been against discrimination against kids, against members of the alphabet community. And what we're looking at here is a bill that would propagate misinformed, hateful policies and impact children. Explain. I'm so tired of being in this place where you can just say stuff, dumb shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I explained to you what's in the bill, right? I just went down the checklist of what's in the bill. So now you're going to turn around and say hateful, discriminatory, fucking
harm
going to lead
families.
to harm families, lead to suicide. Where? Explain to me what about that bill, the 6 things, the bullet points that I just gave you that are in that fucking bill. Explain to me how those are hateful policies, misinformed, hateful, and would impact children. How?
Because they can't
So-
talk details.
That's insanity.
I know.
It's just insanity. Like,
Welcome
I'm willing to listen to
2022,
you.
I know.
You can't. It's the same as just going, oh, Troy doesn't agree with me on this. He must be a racist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Clearly.
Boy, that got quite a leap. How did you get there? Explain.
You don't have to justify it. You just have to say it.
Yeah, he voted
just have to put it out
conservative
there.
in the last election, so he's
Racist.
clearly a racist.
Racist.
Okay. Any other evidence?
Yeah, no.
If that's the best you got, I don't think that's going to hold up under questioning.
Doesn't have to. They already said it. Doesn't have to hold up. There is no cross interrogation on that. You don't have to defend it. You just have to say it. Once it's out there,
Yeah.
I say you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
If everything's racist,
Everything's racist.
nothing's racist.
Ah,
Right?
yeah, it's true.
If everything's racist, then nothing is racist. But no one seems to care. And the rest of us are pulling our fucking hair out by the roots going,
By the root.
by the root. God damn it. Elvis.
If I was better, I would do it.
Yeah, I don't know what page that's on.
I don't know.
Brother, I never been strung out a day in my life. Say that about me, my family, my daughter. Pull your goddamn hair out by the roots. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right, fuck it.
Yeah,
I don't know what that's at.
So that's the question, I hope. Maybe you can pose that to some of the leaders in Florida. Maybe they'll return your phone calls, and I'll look forward to having a conversation with you. Opponents say it would stifle an already marginalized community at a critical time in their development and resist them from confiding in school counselors and nurses, in some cases, the only adults they can open up to. So you're trying to tell me that there's a vast amount of kindergarten through third grade, as I've said, the dumbest human beings on planet Earth, that are going to their school counselors and fucking teachers and wanting to get into hardcore discussions about gender identity and sexual orientation.
Not a one.
That's never happened.
Not in third grade.
No,
No, they're
that's
still
never
picking burgers and eating
happened.
glue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're still shitting your pants in half those classes.
It's not the
You're
kids
not-
that are driving this bill. Remember that.
Yeah.
Or opposing this bill, I should say.
In addition to banning academic discussion on gender identity and sexual orientation, the bill also requires public school districts to put procedures in place to require school officials to report a shift in a student's services or monitoring related to the student's mental, emotional, or physical health or well-being to their parents. I would have thought that was a given.
Should be standard.
I would think you would be sued if you didn't do that,
You should be.
right?
Absolutely.
If I find or hear the individual that has said that about me, I will pull your goddamn tongue out.
Out of the roots.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. God, Elvis was the best. Yeah. Anyway.
Well.
Do a read.
Yeah. Hey,
Getting
this
too worked
segment
up.
is brought to you by Mayer and Company Accountants. If you dread bookkeeping and accounting for your business, let Kyle handle it all for you. Kyle is a pro who you can trust, so spend more of your core business and leave those awful, annoying accounting and bookkeeping tasks to Kyle. Also, if you need someone to help handle your personal taxes, Kyle's your guy for that too. Call him today at 734-721-7373. Tell him TDC sent you and get 10% off.
Very good. I got to talk
I
to
would
Kyle,
not
too.
say that was very good, but
Oh, it
we'll
was
go
fine.
with that.
That was fine.
Sometimes they get a little tongue-tied.
Me too. Most days I do. What are you going to do?
Breathe it out.
Calm down.
Bruce Frappa.
Breathe in. Breathe out.
Yeah.
We're good.
Uh-huh.
Is that a new Tool shirt?
It is not new. It's a old new Tool shirt.
Okay, I haven't seen you wear that one.
No. This is, today is the 30-year anniversary of Opiate, the original EP that made me fall in love with the band.
I have an autographed copy for you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fucking A.
I have a few autographed Tool CDs.
Holy shit.
And you're the biggest Tool fan I know. They're in one of the boxes down
I'm
here.
glad you
They
said
have 'em.
fan at the end of that. But
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the biggest Tool I know. You're the biggest Tool.
Yeah.
You're the biggest Tool fan I know.
There you go. Perfect.
Another Mississippi elementary school assistant principal, teacher. He's in hot water too. I think this guy's going to be all right.
Think so?
Yeah, I do. He's got a lot going for
They
him.
coming after him?
Yeah, they fired him.
Oh, boy.
Shit cannon. But I think he's gonna get his gig back. Gary Road Elementary School chose to lay off Toby Price without a warning after he read Don McMillan's book, I Need a New Butt.
I need a new butt?
Yeah.
Like with 2 T's?
2 T's.
Okay.
to 7 and 8-year-old students last week.
Okay.
Price confirmed he was given the boot, sharing that he had been fired for reading an awesome book to kids. He created a GoFundMe page in which he says that I Need a New Butt is a funny, silly book and a book that kids love. I am just looking for some help to pay the bills while I look for another job.
While I sue the fucking district.
I have 2 kids with autism and another with BPD, bipolar
disorder. Let's go with that.
All right.
Big penis disorder.
Big penis disorder.
Borderline personality disorder.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Borderline personality
How do you know
disorder.
that's not bipolar disorder? BPD.
Could be either.
What?
Usually they refer to borderline personality disorder as BPD and not bipolar.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Now you know.
Learn something new every day.
Knowing is half the battle.
That's
Stay
true.
woke.
But
See, I'm glad we had you.
should
here.
I feel more sorry for this guy because his kid's bipolar, or
No, but it's, either way, you're fine.
no, but which one's worse, bipolar or the personality one?
Probably bipolar would be worse than borderline personality disorder. But
Bipolar is more common.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Bipolar's no bullshit.
I hate being bipolar. It's awesome.
it's my 4th favorite.
Like
bi.
Kanye.
Yeah.
No, borderline personality disorder is you have a lot of like angry outbursts and you have trouble with like social cues and
Shit.
things like that.
So we both
But
have this.
bipolar is very high highs and very low lows.
Yeah.
They
We
do
all-
have a lot of overlapping symptoms. So it is hard to kind of differentiate between the two, but there are some distinct differences. Like I said, the angry outburst is one
Gotcha.
key factor of BPD.
You've got borderline personality.
Fuck you! Do not! I definitely have borderline a lot of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if I was supposed to feel worse for this guy, but he's got the 2 with
That's
the
well, we feel bad
touch
enough.
of the tism for 2, and then the
Yeah.
BPD and the other one.
Yeah.
So he offered to read to students on Zoom after an expected guest reader was a no-show.
Oh, yeah, you
So
got,
he's stepping up.
he did, yeah.
My boss told me, go ahead and read. I grabbed one of my favorite books that I had nearby. I read it to them. This is one of your favorite books, dude. You're like
Right.
in
Yeah,
your 50s,
That
really?
sounds a little weird, but
I
okay.
Need a New Butt is your favorite book?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think twice about reading it because I've never had an issue with it before. There are other books that have much more suggestive material that are much more widely accepted. However, the school district took a dig at Price in his termination letter for causing unnecessary embarrassment and blamed his lack of professionalism and impaired judgment.
Okay.
Damn.
What's this?
Kind of some harsh words being
I'd like to
thrown
know what
around.
this book is all about.
Well, I'll tell you.
I bet you will.
It's a picture book.
Uh-oh, butts? We got pictures of butts?
It's the story of a young boy who suddenly realizes that his butt has a huge crack in it.
Okay.
Catches
Gotcha.
glimpse in the mirror. He's like, my butt's got a crack. Oh,
Broken.
no.
It's broken.
So he sets off to find a new one.
Okay.
Will he choose an armor-plated butt, a rocket butt, a robot butt? Find out in this quirky Tale of the Tale, which features hilarious rhymes and delightful illustrations.
Okay.
Children and parents will love this book. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I'll see what you did there.
See what they did? They had the second T to butt there.
Uh-huh.
The picture book recommended reading age on Amazon ranges from 6 to 10 years old.
Right in the wheelhouse.
So he was reading it to
nailed
7
it.
and 8-year-olds.
Nailed it. Yep.
Also has a 4.7 rating out of 5 stars.
Okay.
Wide range of reviews. Some buyers not crazy about it. One gave it a 1 star, said creepy book, pics full of butts, not just cracks here and there. One pic shows a man painting on a boy's butt. Another has the boy walking as a naked model on the red carpet with adults watching. Another has the boy going into a dark nightclub with a bumper on his butt. I will not be reading this to my child anytime soon. Creepy stuff. Yeah.
So you think he's going to be okay? Think he pulls out of this?
Yeah. I mean, it seems like a harsh reaction. The guy's been an educator for 18 years. He's been a principal for 10.
Yeah.
Sterling record. Seems like a douche.
Yeah. Sounds like he needs to get out of that district anyway.
Yeah, maybe move on. But everything that has to let's be honest. Kids at 7 and 8 years old love butts.
Yeah.
They love farts. They love butts.
Sure.
Marshall can't wait to walk in and go, Uncle Mike, and then pull down his pants to show me his butt. And I'm like, get that I'm gonna tan that can, son.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna tan that can. Get it out of my face. They're infatuated with stuff like butts, and So I think it's an
Who
appropriate.
doesn't love a good fart joke?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you?
You want to look at some pictures, T?
Oh my God, I would love to.
So, while you get set up over there, Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue has unveiled its 2022 Swim Search finalists, and the diverse cast. Oh, there's your first problem right there. The diverse cast
Generally, yeah.
includes the issue's first ever Indigenous model, a cancer survivor, and an astrophysicist. This week, the magazine announced the 14 finalists who will compete to be in the 2023 issue.
Okay.
They say this year's finalists all inspire action throughout their communities, something of growing importance to the magazine. Is it, Sports Illustrated? Is that of growing importance to you as a magazine?
Of course it is.
Growing importance should be, who the fuck's buying a magazine? When was the last time someone bought a magazine? That should be the problem for Sports Illustrated, what they're having.
I was getting, one year my mom got me the subscription, for the year. And then I never read it.
Yeah.
So I got this, the whole SI, so I get the script every year, every
Did you
month
get the
or
football
whatever.
phone and shit too?
No, that was that was post football phone. This is not that long ago.
Okay.
So there was a time when it probably
mom's
would have been
adorable,
fine.
dude.
I know, she means well. She's a sweetheart.
She's getting some magazine subscriptions now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, this is probably 10 years
Yvonne.
ago, whatever.
Yeah.
But I figured, okay, one and done. I'll just let it go, right? And then I got the swimsuit issue out of it, so it wasn't all terrible. Yeah. But I never said
Cancel it.
Cancel it.
Yeah.
So she would renew it before Christmas every year.
Sure.
And so for 4 years in a row, I would get the little envelope that was like, "Here you go, son. I knew you loved." I was like, "Oh fuck!" Finally, we had to have a talk.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I just don't read them anymore, Mom.
Yeah.
I don't want you to waste your money.
That's an easy one for you because I've brought books in, I've brought magazines in. I'm like, T, you got to check this out. You're like, yeah, dude, I'm not reading that.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm not doing it. I'm like, all right.
Little known fact there, Normie. I don't know how to read.
I only use magazines for ransom notes.
That's
There you
smart.
go.
That's a good move.
It's not a bad move.
I taught you well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, never leave a trace.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, so this is Kelly Crump. Are the people watching on YouTube able to see these?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're up.
She was only 38 when she was diagnosed with titty cancer.
Oh,
She's 42 now.
okay.
Battle against the disease has been a difficult one. Undergone 6 surgeries and 60 rounds of chemo.
She's a trooper.
Yeah, sure. But
I'm glad the kids, the girls fucking survived.
yeah,
Yeah.
one of them didn't, but she's
No.
still a swimsuit model.
Okay. Oh, they
So-
look, well, yeah.
38 and 42. Outside of, I'm trying to think, like Cindy Crawford or Elle McPherson
Yeah.
or who's the black chick?
Tyra Banks?
Tyra Banks.
Yep.
Outside of those handful of like the most elite supermodels on planet Earth, has there ever been a 38-year-old fucking swimsuit model in Sports Illustrated?
Probably
And now
not.
she's 42?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, she looks good to me. I ain't mad at her.
Oh no, she should win.
But they
She's
got
probably the hottest one in there.
They got
but-
right. Probably goes way downhill from here.
oh, just wait.
Okay. We're just gonna roll through. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, she
All right.
looks fucking weathered. She looks every bit of 38 and 42 years old.
She definitely looks.
I don't.
42.
I shouldn't be in the magazine either.
No. But good on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's not the puppies I was trying to see.
Your daughter's just bowing her head in shame.
Yeah. Well.
It's
you
a
know.
it's a bald cancer person chick holding a puppy.
It looks like the Russian guy from Barry.
Yeah, it does with like alopecia or whatever. Doesn't have any hair. All right, so let's see what else we got. So that was
Okay.
Kelly.
Oh,
We got Ashley.
Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, is that Kelly like during the treatments?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah.
Aw. Well, she got her hair back. It looks better. That's not Kelly.
Ashley. That's Ashley Callingbull.
Okay. What'd she do?
Making history as the first Indigenous woman to pose for the swimsuit issue.
Really? What? Just Indian?
I
Feather, not dot?
I guess.
That really? Okay.
What do you think of Indigenous?
Groundbreaking.
Indigenous? Don't you think of like National Geographic?
Well, no, I think Indigenous like Indian.
Indian?
Like Native American, excuse me.
Okay.
Feather, not dot.
Okay, that's dot. Or no, that's feather. You're right.
Yeah.
Girl at my work said, "Is it free college Indian?" And I almost
Nice.
shit my pants.
Yeah. Call center, not casino. Or casino, not call center.
Yeah. She's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Keep going.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
I
Who's this?
was going to make a totem pole joke, but I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good move.
What?
Is this Hannah or yeah, Hannah Godwin, 27.
All right.
Okay.
Reeling it back in.
She was on The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise.
Okay.
Okay. So she was hot enough to be on an ABC television show.
Yeah.
And so they've thrown her in. Her eyes are beautiful.
That's
got those
it?
big blue eyes.
That's just it.
I guess.
There's no like backstory. Like she doesn't have AIDS or anything.
No.
Oh, well, what the
It
fuck?
says Alabama born and bred. I don't
Oh.
like that they put bread,
Yeah.
like inbred.
She was bred.
I mean, she's pretty hot.
She's dead. Yeah, best so far.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
And now we
get to call center.
Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming just looking at the
What's
name.
the name?
Manju Bangalore.
Yep, I would guess that's it.
Do you think that's Manju?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Manju.
That's yeah. I mean, that's some thickness too.
Yeah.
Solid.
She's an actor and a physicist.
Okay. All right. All
She
right.
worked at 2 NASA centers.
Yeah. Well, that's not shocking, actually. That would have been my guess.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's not terrible, but I mean, come on.
come
I don't need backstories for my swimsuit issue. I want swimsuits.
So this swimsuit issue is apparently for them and their families. It's not for what the normal swimsuit
okay.
issue
This
people.
is just for that. Fair enough.
Think about what the swimsuit issue is. And
Yeah, it's fucking jerk bait.
I saw someone commented like, "Thank God I grew up in the '90s." You know what I mean? When it was just
Right.
like, make no bones about it. Let's just be honest. That was like the most coveted magazine cover and issue to get in. It was the smoking hottest chicks on planet Earth.
Yeah.
End of story. I don't care where they were from in the world.
Yeah, that
You'd have
was
them from
like the
New
epitome.
Zealand and Greenland and
Yep.
but it was like, oh no, they can't have a fucking chipped toenail.
No.
Perfection.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. And so to see this for young kids who don't know the history of this, absolutely shallow, fucking sexist issue was all it was.
Yeah.
It just paraded the hottest chicks up so guys would jack off in their bedrooms.
Basically.
All that's all
for.
you do. And it's like, no one's jacking off to that. I'm sorry. No one's jacking
Thanks,
off
Mom.
to a NASA physicist. Sorry.
Well, maybe. Maybe
No.
there's some Indian guys in there. That looks like right up Raj's alley.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think so. He dates fucking blonde, blue-eyed girls.
Yeah.
So,
Funny how that works, isn't it?
yeah.
What's this beast's name?
Serafina Nance.
Okay. What is she on Mars here? What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, she's an astronaut.
Oh, yeah, there's a great picture of her coming up. Yeah, that's her getting both tits removed.
For
had
astronaut
that-
stuff or
No, you don't have to remove
Thought that
your
was-
tits if you're going into
I was
space.
just checking.
No. That would rule out a lot of women.
Is this a double
it's-
mastectomy?
It's having that gene, that BRCA gene, is it?
Oh, that
Where-
your
that
shit's gonna
says
go
it-
bad.
it's
so
gonna go
to
yeah,
get rid of them now.
Your milk's going to sour quick.
Drop a titty before
So
that
cut 'em
drops
off.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's a survivor.
Right. That's great.
Medea. It looks like Chappelle in a bikini.
Yeah.
What is? What happened to her hair?
I don't know.
Is that a cock? What is happening right now?
I don't know. It looks like a giant penis with sunglasses on, though.
All right. What?
Oh, Jesus.
What? All right. What? That looks like.
Founder of a company. This is Gigi Robinson. Okay.
Gigi. Okay.
She's the founder of a media company focused on ethical partnerships. Is an outspoken chronic illness and mental health advocate.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah.
How many kids she have? Because they look like they wrecked them titties.
Yep. And that stomach and waist ain't doing much better.
No.
And I'm sorry. Look, Troy, you and I would not be walking down the street pointing these girls out, not all of their flaws and well, maybe you.
Absolutely. No,
Maybe we
absolutely
would.
not. But I didn't put them on a fucking magazine either.
You put yourself on a magazine and start parading yourself around in fucking certain clothes and trying to look hot. Well, What is the point of that?
Listen,
to be judged by people. That's the only reason you're in the magazine.
I think they're beautiful. They're
great.
all beautiful.
They're all great. She's fine.
Beautiful on the inside.
Yes. I shouldn't be able to look at one of those girls and say, I fucked hotter.
That's a fair statement.
Right?
It is a fair statement.
And I can say that without question.
Yeah, bang. Yeah, like all of them so far.
I don't know how else to put it.
Go back to a mid-'90s swimsuit issue and try and say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
Jesus Christ. Is this just your aunt? Did they just throw your aunt in here for some reason?
Okay. Is that Leah Thomas? What's going on there? All right.
Oh, my God. Okay, I don't know who that is. Victoria.
Oh, this goes out. All right. All right, that's got to be a dude. What's this one?
Oh, with the whole crossing the legs there.
It looks like a standard Brazilian tuck right there. That's what that looks like.
You think there's
the old Taiwan surprise or Thailand surprise right there?
You think if she bent over from behind, you just get that fruit cup in the face?
Damn right. Okay. All right. She's okay. I'm going to feel really weird if it's a dude.
So I can't fucking read it. So the one girl was raised in North Carolina, Victoria
She's been recovering for something.
Yeah, I don't know which one that is. Hillary Fields, born in Arcadia, Florida. Is that the one?
Yes, let's see.
Okay.
She's got a brain tumor.
Oh.
She does?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why we
It's
put
not
her
a
in the
tumor.
magazine. Her name is Hillary Fields. She was named after Hillary Clinton and Maya Angelou.
Oh, appropriate.
This girl?
No, that's not the same one.
Oh.
No, let's see. This is Victoria Velcro.
It's
Vulva?
VESCE.
I know it's little tiny letters here. I'm trying to read it.
No, the Hillary one. Is that?
No, that's still her. That's her. She's recovering in Boca Raton, Florida, in case anybody's looking. I'm going to take a trip to Boca. Because that's legit.
Yeah, she went to law school.
Just a
Okay. Well,
okay. So
this is Hillary Fields.
Is that a tit hanging out there? What's going on with this swimsuit thing? I can't figure that out. Is this? First of all, the bottom looks like it's struggling.
It's like someone left a candy bar in the car in the dead of summer and it just melted. Does that look like a Snickers bar that sat 90
went
degrees
through the
way
washing
too
machine?
long? You see it.
I do. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this suit. It does not make any sense.
Is the least of its worries.
I know. I think it used to be a suit and it exploded. It's like with the Hulk when he gets mad. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay. There is a swimsuit under there somewhere, I think.
Yeah, it's being swallowed at the moment by a
Right?
melted candy bar.
The only thing hotter than that sand is the inside of those thighs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I swear, is that titty hanging out? What's going on with this suit? That right titty is out. There's nothing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what's happening here. Okay.
I mean, just look, for young people out there who think we're being, you have to keep in context where we come from growing up with the swimsuit issue.
Listen, these are all beautiful women on every level on the inside.
They're all beautiful to someone. No, T.
And that's a boner killer right there. That's what that is.
Yeah. That's what nightmares are made of
Right.
there. If I saw that walking down the street, I would run.
Can you imagine
the other
flipping
way.
through your SI swimsuit issue and just opening up a page to that?
Yeah.
Going Cindy Crawford, Elma
Kathy
Pearson,
Ireland.
Kathy Ireland, and Lizzo.
Tyra Banks and Lizzo. Jesus.
Oh my God! Oh, that poor dress.
Look, I'll say this. These women are all beautiful to someone, just not the most people.
Yeah, I mean that looks like a half rolled on condom. That's what that looks like.
It sure does.
The dress is really doing her dirty.
Oh,
It really is.
it's but she's a phlebotomist.
She was a nurse during COVID.
Good job.
Okay, good.
Oh, heroes work here. All right.
Finalist.
All right. What's this one's problem? Fuck. Fuck's wrong with this one?
She's a full-time model in Wisconsin.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Not
Well,
bad.
How do you model in Wisconsin?
that's why she's so pasty.
What are you modeling for?
Cheese commercials.
Is this Nicole? Yes.
is-
Okay. Here's the fuck's wrong with her.
Yep. What do we got?
She's also a caregiver for her mother, who has frontal temporal degeneration, a brain disorder that causes gradual decline in behavior, language, and movement.
Okay. Well, what an
She
angel.
wants to bring awareness to FTD. Isn't that
Okay.
the florist, FTD?
I think so, yeah. Flowers today. I
To
don't-
deliver?
yeah, okay. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Her poor mom.
Yeah. She's not even going to remember this. She's
She's fine.
Yeah.
She's great. Lovely woman. Lovely woman.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
I
Drew
can
Dorsey.
I can get behind the fro.
Oh, hell yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
She's a YouTube personality, model, and host of something. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her. She looks hot, so probably
gotta-
nothing.
Yeah, so probably something. Yeah, right. Her dad left. Went out for a pack of smokes and never came back.
She's hot, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, she's got a Diana Ross vibe going a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay.
Okay. I ain't mad at you.
No, definitely not. All right. Come on.
Fine. Whatever.
What's this one's problem?
Jesus Christ. You need to ask?
What's that?
What's this one's problem?
Yeah. Is this the one from Wisconsin?
Lighting and angles.
Very soft edges.
She would be soft, pliable,
Yeah. Comfy.
couch-like,
Voluptuous.
voluptuous.
Okay.
She's bigger. No big deal.
She's a biggin.
She
And
she
then,
is.
And then here's here.
She is a lawyer, by the
from,
way.
From two. Oh, there you go. Well, yeah, they got to be smart.
yeah.
The fucking two opposite ends of the spectrum, right
Yeah.
there. And now
Yeah.
for the 12-year-old section.
Yeah. Why would they put
Jesus
that
Christ.
next? That seems like a cheap shot.
It is, right?
One of the, the girl's a little heavier
Yep.
than you would expect a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model to be. And then you put, now in the 12-year-old boy category.
Okay. That's just cute, though, at least.
Yeah. Is that Loda Hintsa?
I'm going to go with yes.
Born in Finland?
I'm definitely going with yes then.
Born in Finland, yeah.
Yeah.
She's cute.
They don't have boobies in Finland? What happened?
No, she's
No,
33.
That was not a double mastectomy. She's 33?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Not in that picture.
All right. Jesus Christ. Okay.
She grew up and lived in Ethiopia until she was 11.
What?
She travels a lot now as a professional high-altitude climber and endurance athlete. So I don't know
makes
what
sense.
the fuck's wrong with her.
Yeah. No titties. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Speaking of ample titties and a
Who do we have
jokerish smile,
This is Maddie Dewey.
Maddie Dewey. It is Maddie Dewey. Mm-hmm. What'd she do?
She got her degree from Chapman University,
Okay.
the very esteemed Chapman
Yeah.
University.
Yep. Highly regarded.
Hey, they give out better degrees than the place I got a degree,
That's true.
which is nowhere.
Yeah. Is that a HCBU or HCBU or HBCU?
HBCU.
Yeah, I don't think so.
She got her degree. She landed a job at Google, which is not easy to do. But it wasn't long before she was launching Herd Social with a friend from college.
Oh, we're out of them.
Oh, is that all? Is that all of them?
Yeah. Wow, we went through 67 pictures already.
Wow, we've never gone through that many pictures, have we?
Blasted through. No, but that was absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
She's cute. I'd Google her.
It's a tough gig to get into.
Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I am upset with. Oh, I'll bring you back over here. Zoe Kravitz,
I'm back. So is that Lenny's kid?
Lenny, and
Wait. Lisa Bonet?
Lisa Bonet.
Fuck yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
She gave an interview.
That's some hot fucking parents, man.
Oh.
That's good fucking stock.
Lisa Bonet and Lenny
Yeah.
Kravitz. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say. She expanded on her role on the highly lauded series Big Little Lies on HBO. I haven't seen it.
Nope.
However, in a new interview with The Guardian, she claims she felt uncomfortable while filming on location in Monterey, California.
Uh-oh. What'd they do?
There were a few moments where I felt a little uncomfortable because it's such a white area.
Okay.
The interviewer asked Kravitz to elaborate on this. She said, just weird racist people in bars and things like that.
Monterey? Really?
Dude, I can promise you, as someone who's been to Monterey many, many times.
You're white. It doesn't count. Your opinion means nothing.
Dude, these are the
Cracker-ass
most
cracker.
liberal, fucking woke people in America.
Yeah.
That
But they're all
nobody's
white.
looking side. The only reason anyone would look at Zoe Kravitz is because she's fucking gorgeous and famous as shit, and her parents are both A-list celebrities.
I couldn't pick her out of a lineup. Just
I
for the
couldn't
record.
either, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
She's a superstar. So again, this is another one of those like, okay, you're going to need to give me more than that. Because I've walked around Monterey, I don't see a lot of swastikas and Heil Hitlers going on.
No.
Okay?
You also don't see a lot of black people.
Don't
Just
see a lot of
saying.
Klan hoods. No, you don't see a lot of black people in a lot of those areas. But they're
Now
whatever.
You know why. Now you know why.
But Zoe's there. I promise you, no one looks twice. No one fucking thought anything
Are you
negative.
calling Zoe a liar?
Yes. Yes.
Shots fired.
Who, okay. Of all the people you know on planet Earth, include your family, friends,
Okay.
co-workers, anyone you've ever met personally.
Okay.
Think of the most privileged of any person you've ever met. Would
Okay.
that person be more privileged than Zoe Kravitz?
No.
No. Would it even come close?
No.
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 Not even remotely close.
Remotely close. Zoe Kravitz is literally the most privileged fucking individual in America. In the elitist, rarest of air of rarefied air, as far as elite and privilege you could possibly get. I don't give a fuck what her skin color is. You can't get more privilege than having Lenny Kravitz as a dad and Lisa Bonet as a mom
What about,
and have a successful acting career, and you're going to act like, oh, I didn't feel comfortable. Well, then you're a fucking idiot.
about
If you
Kate
didn't feel
Hudson?
comfortable in Monterey, that's on you, sweetheart. No one is looking sideways at you,
They're
ever.
looking like, oh, so-
Goddamn right. But you need to
She
give me
wasn't
more than that.
comfortable. Yeah, yeah.
Did someone
Words.
spit in your food and call you a name?
No,
In Monterey? What?
Did when you walked in the restaurant, was it the proverbial record scratch? Everybody stops and looks. What are you doing in here?
We don't accept your kind roaming around in these here parts, Monterey, California. Really? Yeah, you got to give me a little.
Yeah, like it's the deep south.
Yeah, right. I know if they were filming in Mississippi.
Yeah, Biloxi or something.
Yeah, right. She's forced to go to a fucking Bama game.
Yeah.
You know, or Mississippi game. Yeah, you could go. Yeah, I felt uncomfortable. I saw
Monterey, that does seem a
some
bit
flags.
surprising.
Saw some Confederate flags. Some "Don't Tread on Me's" that I didn't feel terribly comfortable with. But Monterey, California. It sounds like the problem's with you, Zoe.
Maybe.
Race has been a constant focus for the star. Well, maybe that's your problem. Yeah, race is a constant focus. That's the problem. Constant focus should be your family, your loved ones, your friends, your career.
Yeah.
That should be your constant focus, not what color your skin is. By the way, again, I will say part of 1/100th of the 1% of most privileged people in the country.
Yeah.
She would fall in that category.
Sure. And in that same percentile of hot,
Yes.
probably.
Yeah.
So,
At one point, all the
good
scripts
combination to have.
that were being sent were sent about the first black woman to make a muffin or something. Even though those stories are important to tell, I also want to open things up for myself as an artist. This made Big Little Lies a perfect project because the role of Bonnie Carson was originally written for a whitey. Kravitz.
Who did not say whitey?
No, I said that.
Okay,
she
thank
said white
God.
person.
Holy shit, I was about to
She said
fucking
white
lose my
person.
mind.
Sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't
I
go in. I
got you.
can't dive into quotes and non-quotes.
I know,
If
I
I'm
know.
quoting something, I should read it as it's
All
written.
good. That's I just was checking.
It was written for a white person.
Written for a cracker.
Kravitz said her request to audition for Dark Knight Rises was turned down because she was too urban.
Well, could you imagine that in the Catwoman mask?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You wouldn't see anything.
Yeah. True.
Eyeballs and teeth. That was all it would be.
I don't know if it came directly
I mean,
from Chris Nolan, she says. I think it was probably a casting director of some kind or a casting director's assistant. Being a woman of color and being an actor and being told at that time I wasn't able to read because of the color of my skin and the word urban being thrown around like that, that was really hard hard about that moment. It was very hard.
Urban.
Yeah, urban. Okay. Again,
We're
you're
looking for
living
more Gotham than urban.
maybe, but you know that you're working in the most shallow industry on planet Earth. There's not a more shallow industry than Hollywood, California.
Yep.
That's not even debatable. So what are they looking for? They're looking for very, 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 very specific things to make a project go. Knowing that majority of their films fail, you need certain blockbusters to bring in the haul to cover the rest of the flops.
Yeah.
And so they get very fucking specific when they're looking for Christian Bale. They get very specific when they're looking for certain actors and actresses with a very specific look. It's why they, for eons, told me, we love you for the part. Can you fucking lose 15 pounds? That's what they told Princess Leia. And it's like, well, yeah, they were going for a certain look. It's a shallow industry with millions of eyeballs they're trying to get on the screen.
I was wondering, I just looked her up. I had to assume, because Lenny's mixed, right?
Yeah.
And then,
I think he's got a white
and Bonet's mixed.
dad, a black mom.
I think they're both mixed.
Yeah.
So she's not coming off like Nubian or anything. She's got to be like light skinned. She is.
Yeah. But, Catwoman, but then she backtracks even on that. That's a pretty fucking harsh comment to make about that. Like, it was too urban. And throw Chris Nolan's name out there. He might not have even known.
Yeah.
Like, there's a certain point in the process where he would get involved as the director.
Right.
You get down to the top 5, and it's like, then they get involved. She's a nobody at the time. Coming up, it's probably gone through myriad casting directors and assistants before it gets named. But she drops his name in there. You can't take that out of the article.
Nope, of course not.
She says she later clarified her comments. I was not told I was too urban to play Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Question, Your Honor.
She said, and I'm quoting now, The Dark Knight Rises was turned down because she was too urban. I don't know if it came directly from Chris Nolan. Slanderous comment. I know it's not that bad, but fucking bad.
I don't know if it came directly from him, right?
Yeah. But but it might have, is what you're saying.
Could have. I don't know that it didn't.
Being a woman of color and being an actor and being told at that time that I wasn't able to read because of the color of my skin and the word urban being thrown around like that, that was what was really hard about that moment. Backtrack moment. I was not, all caps, told I was too urban to play Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises. It would have made no sense for me to even be considered for that role at that time. I wanted to audition for a small part in the film and was told, I do not know who said this, but this was how it was worded to me, that they were not going urban on the part. This is something I heard a lot 10 years ago. It was a very different time.
Okay.
Which, okay.
I would think she could have a lucrative career in commercials these days.
Yeah.
Because there's no white people in commercials.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Come on.
Sorry.
Make me have to explain that fucking
Sorry.
joke. God
Sorry.
damn it.
Sorry.
Hey.
Yeah, what do you got for me?
I got this. You know you have an annual physical to make sure that you're healthy. What do you do to make sure that you remain financially fit? Mark and Jay at LPL Financial specialize in thoughtful and objective investment guidance designed to keep your finances in shape. Call them today at 248-626-2000 and ask for Mark or Jay.
Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC.
I don't want to hear from Pete Buttigieg.
No?
No.
Is
not
he back? Is he off his paternity leave? Is he back on the
maternity
job?
leave?
Is he back on the job?
I think so. Whatever that job is, he's highly unqualified for it.
Yeah.
But
It's just like Kamala.
yeah. No, no.
The whole kind of department.
That's the problem with identity politics. When you're looking to check a box, it doesn't matter what kind of person you're getting.
The something of transportation? Is that what he is? Is the Secretary of Transportation?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so he's the whole hold up with the
Yeah.
cargo ships and stuff.
Yep.
That's slowed our economy down.
Yeah.
He's in charge of all that.
Yeah, him and his husband had a baby, so he took 3 months off?
2 months or 3 months, yeah.
I think it was 3 months off for his
so
paternity leave in
two
the
men.
middle of like the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the point of maternity leave, is it paternity or maternity?
Well, maternity is for the mother.
Right.
Paternity is for
pa.
the father. Yeah. Ma and pa. See?
So
I can
maternity,
remember that one.
if you want to take some time and be with your wife while...
Bond with the child.
Well, no. That for a guy, bonding with the child comes later. It's all about the mom in the beginning. She's doing the titty feeding. They're connected. Like, that's all going on. They're extremely tired. They're up all the time. This thing's chomping on their titties all the time, you know, sucking them dry and breaking them.
Yeah, blowing
and
those
so
things out.
if you want to be there and take a week or two to be with your wife through those really difficult, like that makes sense. Some people do it. Two dudes who are not having the baby or breastfeeding the baby.
Adopted a 12-year-old.
Yeah. I don't see how you need to take 2 months off.
At a very critical juncture of
But whatever.
this country. I'm going to go Poot. Poot.
All of social media thinks he's a hero for this.
Do they?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, they do. I don't want to hear from Pete Buttigieg. I don't mind hearing from Peter, from time to time. What I really don't want to hear, though, is from Pete's fucking husband.
Yeah. Fuck he gotta say?
Yeah. I want, Kamala's husband, Doug. Shut the fuck up, Doug. No one wants to hear from you, Douglas. And he's kind of...
We're gonna find our best friend Doug, and then we're gonna give him a best friend hug. Doug, 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 Dougie, Doug.
Nice.
Ah, see?
Yeah.
It's getting better. Whoever that was that emailed, fuck off.
Anyway, video has emerged. Yeah, you're on the spot. Johnny on the spot tonight. I love it, T. Video has emerged of Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg's husband, Chasten Buttigieg, speaking at a camp for kids while wearing a T-shirt emblazoned, "Not your typical gay camp."
Okay.
All right.
What was it? You're not going to get butt fucked? What do you mean? What is this not your typical gay camp? What happens here?
Is there a typical gay camp? Is there a camp for gays? I know there's a camp for to pray away the gay.
Probably. What's a typical gay camp and what's a not typical gay camp? I want to know what the differences are between
Handies
the two.
and blowies and
yeah, probably. No penetration here. This isn't your typical gay
not
camp.
Your typical gay camp. Imagine that'd be one campy camp.
Oh boy.
Right?
Yeah. See what you did there.
He led the children in a mock version of the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
All right, I pledge my heart to the rainbow of the not-so-typical gay camp, full of pride, indivisible, with affirmation and equal rights for all. And then he instructed the children to watch their head as he just waved a giant gay flag over their head.
Okay.
They call it the gay flag still, or is it now? Has it been adopted by?
I think it's just our national flag.
No, it's the rainbow one. LGBTQ flag, is that different?
Pride flag.
The pride flag. Yeah, the rainbow flag.
The rainbow flag, but is the LGBTQ flag different than the pride flag?
I don't think so.
No, they incorporated it, so they got the pride flag looks like this fucking Lego set now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
Do
does
they just keep adding a color and a stripe every time they
because
put a new letter on there?
They added the BIPOC, the people of color, and
It's the Black Indigenous
people of color.
but I think of it as the bi POC. I'm like, oh my god, bisexual people of color.
Yeah, but it's not.
The
It's not. It's
bi's
Black
already in there.
Indigenous, but
Black
like,
Indigenous people of color.
Yeah.
I just thought the bi was in there twice.
Fuck, it's just getting so confusing. So he instructed, watch your head. It's sharing. Being out on the trail gives me the opportunity to do things like this. I mean, this stuff just like puts the wind in my sails. Is he trying to sound overly gay?
Yeah, I think, that pitches his tent. Is that what he's saying there?
Yeah. This puts the wind in my sails. When have you ever said that? Can you imagine? Like, Troy, what do you think if...
I'm going to start incorporating that into my daily vernacular.
So,
Oh,
Troy,
boy, that puts the wind in my sails.
you've been doing the show with Mike now for a few months. I mean, are you guys having fun? And
No, that really puts the wind in my sails.
I'd be like,
Hell
okay,
yeah.
you're excused.
This is
You're
this
done.
is not your typical gay podcast.
The log cabin Republicans of Richmond tweeted, yeah, whatever this is, we don't want it. Hands off, Chasten.
Don't stop touching the kids.
Yeah. On March 2nd, in a moment that went viral, Ron DeSantis, visiting the University of Florida to announce funds for education and cybersecurity, told the students behind him at the lectern, this is the moment you were talking about,
Exactly right.
that they could remove their masks if they wanted to. You don't have to wear those masks. I mean, please take them off. Honestly, it's not doing anything and we've got to stop with this COVID theater. So if you want to wear it, fine, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, and that was blasted as that he was chastising them. He yelled at kids. He belittled these kids. It was like, no, if you actually watch it and read what he said, it was
these kids
very
I didn't
They couldn't
realize
have
it
ripped
was,
those fucking masks off fast enough. Like, oh, thank God. This fucking thing off my face.
I didn't know he was visiting the University of South Florida.
Well, I didn't know where he was at. I knew it was something. Yeah, I mean, they're not
It's
even
not
kids.
like they're fucking
no, they're not
5-year-olds.
toddlers.
They're
No,
like-
exactly. I mean, they're young people.
Chasten Buttigieg took issue with that.
Go
that
fuck
statement,
yourself,
that
Chasten.
right there, attacked DeSantis. He didn't care about the kids. He cared about the picture of himself with the kids. But hey, what do you expect from the guy who's best known right now for bullying kids?
Yeah, you can shut up and go away now.
Chasten slammed DeSantis and his parental rights and education law that has been deliberately and insidiously misnicknamed the Don't Say Gay bill, a bill that in truth bars schools from discussing sexual orientation and gender, blah, 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 to K through third grade, and never mentions the word gay anywhere. He tweeted, "This will kill kids." Settle down.
Easy, Rube.
Why don't you work on getting that win back in your sales?
Easy.
There you go. There you go. Just go traipsing on down the road, sweet tits. Good God.
Taking a load from the Secretary of Transportation does not make you worth listening to.
No. Wait.
Shut up.
So the fact that he eats cum from the Secretary of
He might be a spitter. I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't speak to that. I don't know.
So that doesn't give him grounds to like be all up on our shit now and
No.
telling us
No.
stuff.
No.
And by the way, spreading
just like a first lady or
Yeah.
first mister or whatever.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
You weren't elected. Nobody gives a shit about you. And guess what, Pete? You weren't elected either. You were
appointed
You were the mayor of Fort Wayne or some shit, weren't
Yeah.
you? Isn't that all you were coming
somewhere
into
in
this
Indiana.
thing?
I don't think it was Fort Wayne, but
I think it might have been.
it's the mayor of what's another big city in Indiana?
That's it. Indianapolis or fucking Fort Wayne. That's
Yeah.
it, man. That's as big as it gets. It certainly wasn't Gary.
No. Yeah, it's infuriating. But I've said that all along. Melania Trump played it great.
Yeah.
Melania Trump,
stay out of the way.
Shut the fuck up. George W. Bush's wife,
Barb?
Barb.
Oh, no. Barbara
no.
was the original.
Yeah, no.
Not W's, the
Yeah, you don't even
original.
know her fucking name.
Yes.
She
Perfect.
stayed the hell out of the way.
Perfect.
It's the way to go.
Right? Michelle fucked up all the school food.
Yeah, she did.
Ruined that shit.
How's that going for?
Yeah, you can't even
She's
get one of
That
them
was
square pizzas
horrible.
anymore.
That was horrible.
Did you ever get the square pizzas when you were at least before she fucked that up? Was that a thing?
Oh, it was. School lunches were incredible before Michelle Obama was in office.
Say it. Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
All right. See?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know that she could do that now because people like Tess Holliday and Lizzo have taught us that it's healthy. The bigger you can get, the healthier it is.
Bigger the
and
better.
Bigger the better, and how dare you shame, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So how could
Victoria's
Michelle
Secret,
Obama...
SI, they're jumping on.
Yeah. I mean,
How dare
if
she?
kids want to eat Pizza Hut every day for lunch and Michelle Obama's trying to push fucking apples and fruit and veggies on them,
Ridiculous.
that's outrageous.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that today.
Probably not.
You went through that horrible period, Sky, where
Everything tasted like crackers.
Oh, geez.
Like-
Racist.
he's funny, isn't he?
Jesus, how do you know what crackers taste like? What the fuck is going on around here?
All right, let's do a couple emails and we'll shut it down.
Sounds
Get out of here.
perfect.
Let's see. Europe. Ha! Fuck Europe. We've had to bitch smack them all twice. I'm done with those socialist pukes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks for the warning for Monday. So I said, we'll try to get Jenny on Monday. I will listen because I love you guys, but I will bite my tongue and try my best not to send an email about your friends' mischaracterizations.
Oh, that James again?
That's James. Yeah.
James got a real boner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
That's
I
okay.
get it. I get the
Everybody's
lack
got
of
their
trust
thing.
in the media. Jen is just such a superb human being that
Yes.
I'm always willing to listen
Absolutely
to her.
right.
But whether is anyone going to be 100% right on the altercation going on? No. There's multiple sides to every story. Certainly when you're talking about war,
Yep.
there's going to be different levels and intricacies
Yeah.
and geopolitical.
And what I will say
shit.
about her is that her focus is not on blame by any stretch.
Yeah.
It's about helping. It's about the humanitarian side of it. So that's why I support the shit out of her.
Putin uses the oldest trick in the KGB handbook learned from Hitler. You plant them in the country to harass the citizens, just like Hitler did with the brown shirts. Then you attack and kill those implants you placed, and you look like a hero. Can also use to attack that country. Putin has these implants all over the world to cause havoc and stage for attacking more countries. He pays them well, but in the end, they could get cut down by him as the ends justify the means for the collective.
Oh, is this from a former KGB agent?
I don't know. It's
Did you
from
read
Jim.
Jim, did you read the book?
Jim sounds, I wish there was more context because I don't remember. A lot of times these people are commenting on something we said.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what the hell I said.
Who knows?
So, Ukraine Nazis. There's more to that story than people want to talk about right now. Mm-hmm. No doubt about it. There's more to that Ukraine Nazi stories. I don't think it justifies
Killing
blowing
women
up
and children?
tons
No,
of people.
probably not.
And the brown shirt plants, there was stories going around yesterday, and I think they were debunked today. But again, hard to know.
I think they were at the Capitol on January 6th.
Yeah.
That was Putin.
Definitely.
Definitely some brown shirts there.
But that hospital that was blown up, the maternity ward, some people are saying it was closed and there was no one in there and it was bombed. Some people said there were models planted there and they were showing their social media pictures of them as like Putin plants to look like they were pregnant and blood coming down. It was a photo op. And then other reports out of Ukraine
you really think
were
that's
saying,
going on right now, that they're like staging that kind of shit? I mean, if it is, that is some world-class fuckery.
Yeah.
If that's actually
goes
going on
though.
right now. I mean, it does. But I mean, I feel like these people are fighting for their fucking lives right now,
Yeah.
for the most part.
So do I.
To be putting on that kind of a show to maybe, I don't know. Hey, man, we'll find out. But it's just seems,
crazy.
That seems like a bit of a stretch.
All of it seems like a bit of a stretch. But
We'll see.
we'll see.
All right.
All right, have a great weekend, everybody. Sky, it's great to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us. Are we
had fun.
crazy?
Keep those crackers out of your mouth.
Yeah, all of them.
No, I had fun. You guys made some great points. I know your guys' taste in women, which is something I really didn't need to know, but now I know it. So that's cool.
No, we're just harshly judging people that put themselves up to be harshly judged
We're just assholes.
and then get mad when they're judged harshly.
You guys assholes?
Yeah.
No.
There you
Proudly.
No.
0.0s for life, bitches. 0.0 ESG scores. That's
Perfect.
my goal.
And on that, we're out.
See ya.